Hundreds of years ago, it was a bit hard to have an opportunity to study. It was available only for a very small percentage of people. However, nowadays almost everyone can be educated. A huge variety of learning methods exist in the modern world. So now we have an opposite question: how to study the most effective way? Of course, it's very individual thing. Everyone is different, everyone picks its own way to learn something. However, here are a few tips that are most helpful when it comes to learning, in our opinion.
Create atmosphere. Creating silence and order around helps to remember information well. This greatly increases concentration, as there are fewer things around that will distract you from completing tasks. Make associations. Making associations helps make memorization easier, especially when there are a lot of things to remember. Images, lyrics, celebrity names, events from the past. You can create association with all this.
Make it easier. Explain a complex theory to yourself in simple terms. Then try to explain it to yourself in a way that is understandable. The simpler the explanations, the easier they are to understand. Read and repeat. A thoughtful reading of the necessary information during the day, then reading before going to bed, and in the morning repeating this information. Regular reminders of information are better than merciless attempts to remember everything at once.
Try another way. Viewing the same information in different explanations and then creating in your head from all this information one regarding industry, your own theory, which is the most understandable to yourself. There are times when you don't understand all from the first time, but modern technologies can help here, allowing you to view the explanations of another. Try to look from the other side and find out a different opinion about some issue. Don't rush. With any memorization of information, there is no need to rush anywhere. It's better to read carefully, reread it again, ask someone, write it down, and then try to do everything over time.
Keep balance in studying and relaxing. Be sure to take breaks between long work for information, and at this moment take a break from everything from textbooks to phones and other gadgets. In study and rest, it's necessary to maintain a balance. Memorization, study, and mental work takes a lot of energy, so to be able to do something, you need to take it from somewhere.
Find like-minded people. This can be the performance of any tasks in the classroom or internship. Students can be sent for internships to enterprises, companies, firms and work as employees or junior assistants.
Make it fun. Integration practical activities. There are a lot of children's facility in shopping malls. In Poland, an example of this is the Children's Biedronka, Smart Kids Planet Sklep, in Warsaw, where children themselves buy and carry out transactions at the cash register themselves. In Ukraine, similar imitation of adult work city life are in Kyiv, Kitsil, Finlandia, in Lviv, Dry City, and in Kharkiv, Transylvania.
Go outside. Lectures of the free listener type. First, everything is voluntary, and second, people feel free to directly attend lectures, not primitive desks, maybe even beds for comfortably lie.
Try yourself as a teacher. The student assumes the role of a teacher, explains the material, answers other students' questions, and can even evaluate their level of knowledge. Often older students conduct classes for junior students, but then can also conduct classes for their colleagues. A student can organize a lesson in the form of training or a masterclass. This form of work requires him to prepare in advance and carefully repeat the material. Teamwork, good work. A pair or group of students is given a set of tasks or a problematic issue, a certain time and possibly additional equipment to complete. The method is aimed at developing the research and analytical qualities of students, as well as teamwork skills.
Visualize. This learning method is based on the visual perception of information. Therefore, various illustrative materials are actively used in the classroom. Thanks to visual memory, a person is able to remember up to 80% of the information. The teacher can bring both ready-made illustrations and invite students to make them themselves. Today, this can be done with the help of computer programs.
There are different forms of presenting visual information, such as maps, diagrams, images and sketches, mind and interactive maps, videos, GIFs, comics, and much more.
Music, key to success. Last but not least, music. It's a very important part of our life. It determines our mood, attitude to life, and desire to win. Thus, music naturally plays an important role in learning, and of course, choice of melody is individual. For example, when I'm studying, depending on my vibe, I can choose C418, jazz, some calm rock songs,
Welcome to the Hotel California.
or even rap.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I am often picking ambient melodies from video games to relax and concentrate on studying.
I'm pretty much like doing my assignments while listening to lo-fi music.
Well, I study without music. It distracts me terribly. As a last resort, sometimes I can turn on the piano melodies.
I am a music lover, but even I noticed that I am less distracted by classics or music from games.
Whoa, okay, I got it. There may not be one solution for everyone, but you can find your own by trying the ones we use. The most important thing is to try, strive, and go towards the goal, because if there is a will, there is a way.